Hey, my name is Paul Swings. Welcome to Kokoro Days. Lovely story so far. Let's see how it goes even further. Because apparently I hear someone's voice and wonder how much time has passed since we last fell asleep. Technically 5 minutes when it comes to my recording. Okay, I messed up. I actually wanted to be like this for me. Exactly. But it's still full mode for you, so no worries. No! Why do I constantly click the full mode? Back. Also, come back here. That's terrible beginning. But yeah, I hear someone's voice and wonder how much time has passed. 5 minutes for me, 24 hours for you, more or less, considering how I upload basically. Because there's also rendering in the process and so on. You know how it is, right? Anyway, it sounds like groaning voice of a strange woman. Also, what is this? Lovely scent that's filling my room. She did? Really, man? Oh, you kept her like this, seriously. Huh, what is that voice? I jump up and then stand there dozed for an instant, unable to comprehend the state of things. Really? I can't believe he didn't untie her after tying her to the bed because she was wriggling around because she was so hurt from the wounds. Anyway, there is a blonde girl in my bed, flailing around with her mouth and arms and legs bound. Oh yeah, I tied her down last night so she wouldn't get violent, didn't I? She seems to want to say something and is glaring at me. Although I'm slightly terrified, I can't possibly leave her tied up like this. I decide to start by undoing her gag. I like her voice very much, really. I wonder who voices her. Okay, I need to check this out. Yo, why didn't I thought of that before? Kokoro Days, Katlia voice. Who gives you the voice? Do I know the voice actress? Okay, there is info. Come on, game. Come on. Voice. Where is the voice? CV voice actors. Who is this? Okay. No information on this one. Okay, I will look later. Wait. That's not what I intended. How about we talk first? There's no way I can tie the towel from her arms and legs after being told something so dangerous. What? Oh boy. Perhaps because of all her blood loss the previous night or the pain of her wounds, she doesn't seem to be able to master her full strength. Good thing I made sure to tie those towels tight. If she'd been able to untie the bendings easily, I might be one all tied up right now. If not worse. No, worst case scenario, I might even be dead. I feel cold just thinking about it. It's not like I have plans for you. No. That's also not an option I'm after. Asking me to kill her again. That's definitely not what I'll be doing. What I'll be doing. Okay, I'm going to untie the towel, so please don't get violent. She will get violent. She answers compliantly and I began to untie her. Of course she would get it. I knew it. However, next instant the scenery before my eyes makes a rapid change and I feel strong impact against my back. Apparently I've just been dunked onto the bed. Ow! You promised me you wouldn't get violent!
暴れてなどいない。貴様を取り押さえただけだ。さて、どこから尋問をして。
What? It seems like she's taken notice of her bound wounds.
これは。
やれやれ。
私の身ぐるみを剥ぎ、天津さえ拘束までしていたことへの言及は、ひとまず横にしておこう。
She noticed.
確認しておきたい。これをやったのは貴様か?
Katlia asks me this while pointing to her bandages. Oh yeah, that's right. I was definitely the one who saw to her injuries. Well, it was me, but I was wrong to have done it. After one silence, she unties me and when did she tie you up for? And then opens her mouth to speak. No, I wasn't able to do much. When it comes down to it, all I did was stop the bleeding and prevent her from struggling too much. You should probably rest some more. What? I seriously doubt they're healed already. It's true that they were shallow cats, but not so shallow that they would heal completely overnight. However, Katlia seems to be in excellent condition without the slightest consideration for my worry. What kingdom? What are you talking about? No time?
キ君も知っているだろう。ボリューディアブロが我が王国に魔使を伸ばしている。私は騎士団長として兵を率い、ディアブロを討滅せねばならないのだ。
You know, I'm surprised, like, we don't know technically what this light novel was about. I would assume this is what this was about, you know, about her. This is basically her story over there, but... if that's not true, then I would understand why he is not connecting the dots. But otherwise, if he's not connecting the dots, I guess he's just your usual dunes of a main character. Just what is she talking about? I feel like I just heard the plot of a movie, but given that I was looking at Magic Circle only yesterday, I find myself struck speechless. It's unreasonable for me to assume that she's just some cringe-worthy cosplayer. Which is exactly why I'm so confused. No, I was just wondering what this Diablo must be like. A shadow falls over Katlia's face as she answers my question. Did you just call me a peasant? After listening to her story so far, I quietly raise my hand. I can't say why, but something tells me that she won't listen unless I do that. Yes. I'm not sure what the deal with Dragon is, but when you say Bathront, where is it you plan on going exactly? Once again. Weir Valley? I'm no geography expert, but I've never heard of a place like that. Same. When I tell this to Katlia, she tilts her head to the side as if looking at something inscrutable. Is it now? What do you mean, a scent?
なんだこの部屋は。気がつかなかったが、見たことがないものばかりだ。
Saying this, she then roughly lays her hands on a bottle of tea. The TV, my phone, one after another.
まさか。おい、今は王国歴何年だ。
Kingdom Ka. You mean the year after Christ, or right?
西暦？そんな年号は聞いたことがないぞ。
AD was after Christ, right? Whatever.
探知、空間識別、念は。くそ、発動しない。
Domination is not working, really. Oh boy.
そうか、この世界には魔力が。
Yeah. After whispering to herself, Katlia grows silent for some time, as if lost in thought. From her expression, I can tell that she's fallen into deep water. Are you okay? I'll do anything to help you if I can.
いや、その前にやるべきことがある。一つ聞きたい。キ君は私がどうやってこの部屋に現れたのか見たか？
Yes. Of course I did. Even if I want to forget that blinding light, I couldn't possibly. A magic summoning circle appeared above my bed out of the blue and started glowing. I explained to her that she appeared after that. It's a completely preposterous explanation, but Katlia shows no sign of laughing.
やはり、そうか。
Rather, she responds with words of acceptance. I start to question about her attitude since I seem to have confirmed her suspicion. Does that make sense to you?
ああ、どうやら私は次元転移させられたらしい。
Okay. What's she going on about now? I listened to the rest of her explanation with a puzzled look on my face.
合流ディアブロは時空間魔法を操るんだ。どこからともなく現れ、音もなく去る。
Dang! Wait. But that would mean he can get to other dimensions as well.
神出鬼没とされる奴の動きは時空間魔法を用いた転移によって成立していた。
Uh-huh.
その応用で時空間だけではなく次元転移魔法を発動させたのだろう。奴は私を恐れていたと見えるな。
A smile suddenly appears on Katlia's face and she looks towards me.
改めて自己紹介をしておこう。我が名はカトレア。オルドワール王国の騎士団長としてディアブロ討伐の任を与えられし者だ。
Uh-huh.
キ君はおそらく別の次元、異世界の人間なのだろう。私の事情
Yeah,
は
you're correct about that.
はずだ。重ねてになるが、これまでの非礼を詫びる。
Oh, she blushed! Please, 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 raise your hand. Yeah, don't worry. Looking at Katlia, who is now faithfully bowing her head in apology, I can't help thinking what a dignified person she must be. Thinking back about how upset she'd been, regardless of her injuries, I realized that the threat of Diablo was no joke. Okay, I get that you came here from another world, Katlia. I saw the magic circle after all. But what are you planning to do now?
当然、元の世界に戻る方法を探る。
She answers immediately. I guess that means it's a no-brainer for her. Back to your own world.
この世界へ来ることができたということは、帰る方法だって必ずあるはずだ。
Sure.
私自身が異世界に来たのはこれが初めてだが、次元転移の魔法で過去例がなかったわけではないからな。
There are?
その方法を手に入れるまで、しばらくはこの世界で暮らすしかないだろう。
Wait, what? She claims she has no choice but to live in this world, but how exactly is she going to pull that off? To begin with, I doubt she has any common knowledge of this world, and I have my worries about her ability to handle day-to-day life here. So, that means you will be leaving, right? Are you going to be alright?
大丈夫というのはどういう意味だ
I mean, first of all, your clothing. You know, like a place to live, work.
住むところに関しては心配いらない。野営はこれでも慣れているからな。
No, we are not allowing that. Yeah. She has no clue. There is no way a girl dressed like her could get away being homeless. Nonetheless, I wonder about the trouble I'll have to deal with if I get involved more deeply in this state of affairs. She said she'll leave, so I probably shouldn't try to stop her, but...
なんだまさか、キ君が私に協力してくれた
Oh my god. That's not what... Apparently my silence was interpreted in an entirely different way.
その心遣いには感謝したいが、無関係の民間
Why are you calling me a peasant?
異世界の者の手を借りるとあっては騎士の名折れ。いやしかし私の目的は元の世界に戻ること。それと比べれば私自身の誇りなど
You can stay, you know.
よし、キ君の心遣いに甘えよう。この部屋を拠点として帰還方法を調査する。
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a freeloader in our apartment. Here, what? Why?
ここならば雨風もしのげるだろう。
To the what?
野営は慣れていると言ったが、避けられるものならば避けたい。
Elements as in the rain and so on. That makes sense, but
もちろん目的を果たしさえすればすぐに出ていく。それまでどうかよろしく頼む。
Katlia bows her head to me once more, and I can't find the words to reject her. Same man, I wouldn't be able. Fine, I'll help you look for a way back as well.
すまない。この大王には何らかの形で答えねばならないな。
No worries, no worries. I have not nothing better to do anyway. No, you don't need to do that. Just please stop speaking so loudly. She's not speaking loudly, folk, man. We are at max, and she's not speaking loudly. More than anything, because I signed this apartment contract as the sole inhabitant. If my landlord finds out I'm living with someone, they might double my rent. Living with some... Hang on a second, does this mean I'm living with a girl? It's a little late for this, but when I realize my circumstances, my eyes go round in shock. What am I supposed to do? I've never lived with anyone else. I haven't even had one of my guy friends as a roommate. Thank God for that as well, man. I'm glad I never had that as well. Can I possibly manage living with someone else? Anyway, plus, just thinking that I'll be under the same roof as such a cute girl, even if she's wearing armor.
ああ、そうだ。先に言っておくことがある。
Ha?
私は騎士だ。女である前に、自らを剣として王国に身を捧げると誓った身。
I'll cry right now.
この剣たる我が身に不埒な真似をしようとするならば、大恩ある貴君であっても切り捨てるから、そのつもりでいてくれ。
Okay, I don't know what is your view, but I would not jump on you, okay? I have some dignity, okay? Those outrageously threatening words couldn't have been more effective. I've no doubt that she would unhesitatingly be true to her threat. That at least was crystal clear. Of course I wouldn't do anything like that!
だろうな。貴君は見たところ、信頼に足りそうだ。
Yeah, you weren't saying that earlier. I wonder if that was meant to be a praise, or if she's assessing me as a man. Even if I can't quite understand why I infer that Katlia trusts me to some degree. That's all well and good, but now what? With an uneasy mind, my cohabitation with Katlia begins. Can we get her normal clothes for? Because it really would be quite weird if she were to wander around in a battle outfit. God damn, I can't get the chair in a proper position. Anyway, the Lady Knight Katlia had appeared in my room one day without warning. Upon the commencement of our cohabitation, there are few things I need to get out of the way first. Miss Katlia, what are you going to do for food? That's right, breakfast. She's likely to say something if she gets hungry, plus this is a good opportunity to learn about her culture.
食事？ああ、言われてみれば少し空腹を感じるな。キ君の食料を奪うわけにはいかない。適当にその辺りに生息している小動物でも捕まえてこよう。
Okay, about that, I knew it. Her common sense is completely inconsistent with this world. Okay, there aren't any creatures around here that you'd be able to hunt. I'll make something for you, so please just sit and wait here.
いや、だが貴重な食料だろう。
It's fine. It's nothing more than a common courtesy. I've never thought of my stock of food as invaluable, but she may just be right. The money I earn from my part-time job isn't much, so I'm just barely squeaking by when it comes to living costs. However, rather than having her go out and end up causing trouble, offering her a bit of my own food is preferable.
そうか。行為か。それなら仕方ない。な。
You got me now. Really? Are you narrow? I don't know if you are not or not. I need to find out who's voicing that. Kokoro Days voice actors. Please, someone tell me who's voicing that girl. Is this okay? Control F voice. Where are you, the data? Who's voice acting here? Should I just wait out for the ending credits to find that out? I'm so curious for. Anyway, ignoring Katlia's uneasy state, I opened the food cupboard in the kitchen. I guess. Katlia, who'd gulped down the scrambled eggs and toast with strawberry jam I made for her, gives a stunning review on my breakfast. It's not as if I made anything special for her. I see. I mean, wonder at how tough life as a knight must be. Oh, my back. Even worse, she has the duty of fighting this fierce enemy named Diablo. I don't know why I'm saying Diablo, but whatever. Diablo, despite being just a young woman herself. So that's what she seemed so nervous about. Cultural differences, huh? Suddenly something occurs to me. Okay, why is that we can have a normal conversation like this for? If we're from different worlds, shouldn't we speak different languages? Now that's just cheating! By the god of wisdom's protection, I wonder if she means some kind of universal translator. If something as convenient as that really exists, I'd love to be blessed with it as well. Same, man! Come on! Being able to speak every single language. Oh boy. This would open so many paths. What do you mean? I'm guessing there are some special requirements?
だから難しいと言ったんだ。
Let's build it! I see. That sure sounds nice, though. I can't believe she was able to receive a god's protection simply by offering a prayer. Yeah, right? It's completely not like this in our world.
さて、食事も済ませたことだし、元の世界に戻る方法を探してみるとするか。
ちょっと待って。Right, but do you have any idea where to start?
いや、ない。だが、方法はある。この世界には魔力があまりないようだが、広域魔力探知で一つ奇妙な反応を確認したんだ。
What do you mean? White area magic detection. When exactly did she manage to do that?
あちらの方角だな。そう遠くはない。徒歩でも十分な距離だろう。
By that direction, you mean Akihabara? What? Now known as the Otaku's Holy Land. Not so long ago, it was apparently more of a hole-in-the-wall underground kind of place. Nowadays, as the city continues to develop, it's become cleaner, but you can still feel the remnants of an age past once you explore the Bakalis. However, no matter how mysterious Akihabara might be, I doubt there are any convenient connections to the underworld. I wouldn't be so sure, man.
秋バルハラなかなか神聖そうな地方なんだぞ。
Aki Valhalla. Oh boy, that is a good name. Let's go to Aki Valhalla. Not Aki Valhalla, Akihabara. I've heard of people mistaking Akihabara for Akibahara. Her version is far more dramatic.
まあ何でもいい。その地におそらく魔力を秘めた何かがある。それを探しに行くとしよう。
Yo, we really need to get you first the clothes, you know? I'm serious.
何をしているんだ？キクも一緒に来てくれ。道案内が必要だからな。
Sure. She stares at me with eyes that are set in a dead serious expression. A face that has enough authority that I don't dare to say no. No, but seriously, can we, like... I find myself here in Akihabara pretty regularly. Not necessarily to buy anime merchandise or figures, but simply because it's convenient and close by. I think if I lived close by, I would be doomed. My friend's favorite maid cafe is also here, where I've tagged along with him numerous times. There had been a big commotion about one of my employees there being a stalker, but today, Akihabara couldn't be more peaceful. Across the street of the extensive cell phone stores boasting the cheapest rates, one can find girls dressed as maids, handing out tissues to passerbys. The main drag will often turn to a pedestrian's paradise, but it seems that at this time of day, cars are allowed to pass through. Despite that, crowds of cosplayers are gathered on the sidewalk and in the square, each in their own style of cosplay. And here we have one example of a cosplayer, I guess. In this part of town, even armor like Katlia's probably won't look too out of place. Okay, I guess you are correct, but still we should get her normal clothes. Should look adorable in something nice. On the way here, Katlia's armor had escaped my mind, but now the glance of people staring at her bizarre appearance are almost painful. However, cosplay has become a natural part of Akihabara's culture and she doesn't seem to stand out too much. I guess she would be super confused about the area as well, right? Like, it would be... I feel like Akihabara is like... I've never been there, but I feel like it's a place, basically, that... even if someone wanted to visit there, would still feel out of place. And she's from a completely different world. So she must be, like, absolutely confused, lightly speaking. I would never run away from you. Apparently her power of authority as a lady knight has appeared somewhere after venturing outside. Every time a car or bicycle crosses her path, she lets out a frightened shriek. Okay, don't tell me you're scared.
そんなことはない。私はオルドワール王国の騎士団長だぞ。この程度のことで怯えたりなど。
Halfway through her sentence, Katlia glanced at me sharply and rose close.
それよりあれは何なのだ。あのような猛スピードで突進してくる鉄の塊は初めて見たぞ。
It's not a lump of iron, I guess. It's a mode of transportation of this world called a car.
自動車?
Car is Jidosha? Jidosha? Is that a word for a car? Jidosha? Maybe. Although she claims not to be scared, I can tell she's on guard. Of course she would be. For someone who's unfamiliar with cars, they must look like monsters. For now, I should explain to her that cars aren't hostile. Well, sometimes they are. As long as you don't go past this point, there is no harm. It's not as if they are enemies.
本当だな。キ君、私をたばかってはいないな。
I shake my head thinking about how skeptical she's being. It's true that cars can become dangerous weapons, depending on how they are used, but as long as you follow the rules, an accident isn't likely to happen. The rule in this case would be the one where pedestrians stick to the sidewalk.
なるほど。わかった。気をつけることにしよう。ちなみに聞いておきたいんだが、あの大きな橋の上を走っているのも、その自動車とやらなのか?
Those things running along that large perimeter. Oh, the metro. Right? Katlia points at the long overpass that stretches out from Akihabara station where a train... Okay. Train, I guess. Where a train is noisily running along the tracks. I mean, metros technically are basically underground, so never mind my sentence. It wouldn't be correct to say it's the same as car, but explaining the difference is a bit challenging, so I just note yes instead.
やはりそうか。こちらの世界の人々はあんな鉄の塊の中に押し込められている。
Why would it?
あまりにも不憫だ。
Why do you say it's pitiful? Pitiful? Well, rush hour can be pretty awful, but I wouldn't say that it's pitiful.
そうか。だが、あの箱の中に入っている人々の表情。まるで奴隷ではないか。
It's not about... It's not because of the car, okay?
我が国ではすでに奴隷制を廃止して久しい。キ君の国は少々遅れているようだな。
You wouldn't get it, girl. You wouldn't get it. Actually, there is no slavery in this country. Like zero, none, null. Not even turning to face me as I mumble this, Katlia lays a delicately shaped finger against her chin and nods.
しかし、あれだけの人数を同時に輸送できるとなると、戦術が一変するな。前線への兵の展開が容易かつ迅速に行える。
Yes, trains are sometimes used like that.
これなら転移魔法も必要なさそうだな。
Transfer spells? What do you mean? From my point of view, using magic seems even more convenient.
そうでもない。転移魔法には膨大な魔力が必要だからな。安易に使えるわけじゃないんだ。
Oh, I think I just got it. What do you mean by transfer spell? Okay, never mind. In addition, it seems that if you make a mistake and fail to accurately specify destination, whatever is being transported can be destroyed midway. Okay, that sounds way too dangerous.
魔法にはリスクがつきものなんだ。数百年前には転移魔法の失敗で一国そのものが消滅したことだってあるくらいだからな。
Whoa. In that case, cars really are safer. It's decided. If I ever have the chance to learn magic in the future, I will definitely avoid any transfer spells. As I mull over the... Oh boy. It's fun enough because I wouldn't like to avoid that, you know? It's not really a spell or magic, but in the end, like... I'm speaking One Piece here. like Lo's ability is probably my favorite. So it kind of, you could say, involves a bit of transport, right? So I would like to know that. That's the truth. Anyway, as I mull over this, Katlia suddenly stops walking. What is it, Miss Katlia? Did you find something unusual? I'm kind of afraid what we are looking at. Hahi. The building that Katlia points to is a well-known used bookstore chain on the main store. I expect it was some old-fashioned antique shop or mysterious back alley. Do we have to? Chasing after Katlia as she enters the store, I pass through the entrance. Welcome! Good afternoon! The cheerful voices of the staff resound throughout the store. You can tell it's a game then, if the voices are cheerful. I've been here a few times and it's huge even for one of their bigger stores. Each floor is divided by genre, with used books, used games, toys, instruments, all separated into their own areas. Yeah, I mean, you say used games and so on, but it's Japan. It will be basically in almost mint condition knowing life. Japanese people treat their stuff so well, it's ridiculous. When you look basically in videos or pictures or anything, it's crazy how good they are at that. Amidst everything, Katlia heads straight for the used book section. Not the floor where one can find manga or light novels, but to the area where the old books are. I can't believe that there is a hint to finding your way back through Hogwarts here. Saying this, she picks up a large volume. There is a unique Western style pattern drawn on the cover, but by the looks of it, it's nothing more than a dense old book. I can tell it's been around for a while, but at a glance there is no way to tell if it contains magic power or whatever. This one. Okay, please man, tell me what's the title of it. Is it really a grimoire? My mouth opens wide in shock at her unexpected answer. Hey, wait! Be on guard! How am I supposed to? I start panicking at her sudden words, but it's already too late. When Katlia opens the book, nothing happens. Yeah, nothing happened. Thank God! Don't scare me like that. You could have said that. Then you've got to tell me that. I love this girl. A little hesitant, Katlia reassures me. She seems to be a good person at her core. Saying this, she then grows quiet. Katlia is mumbling something to herself as she flips through the pages, but for me, the characters on the page are total nonsense. What is this? It looks like nothing more than a strange pattern to me. This pattern must be some kind of writing. However, it's neither Japanese, nor English, or Arabic, but a language that I've never laid eyes on before. Can you read those characters? Dude, you forgot already? She was blessed by a translator, Bagat. Saying this, Katlia strokes a finger along a line of characters in the grimoire. For an instant, that gesture looks incredibly erotic. What? And what? And then some entirely unexpected words jump from her mouth. Oh, wait, then why use it in this? What did she just say? Hang on a minute, please, wait. What's a book from your world doing here?
詳しい理由は不明だ。だが、見た目よりもずっと昔から存在するものだろう。100年か200年か、あるいはそれ以上前から。
This is a joke, right? Why in the world is something like that doing in a used bookstore chain in Akihabara? It doesn't look that old. Yo, you're in Japan. I just said something a few minutes ago about how you people treat their stuff. Of course it looks good.
魔法によるプロテクトがかけられている。劣化防止のためのものだな。
Okay, guys, do you actually know magic or something then? Does it mean all your stuff is protected by some magic spells to prevent deterioration? Answer me.
私が感知したのはその魔法反応だったのかもしれない。
So someone found out that secret. That you guys can use magic. And not allow stuff to get old. And give us that information through a game. Nice.
この書には次元転移について記されている。
Oh, that's convenient.
過去に私の世界からこちらの世界にやってきた人物が記したもので、まず間違いない。
Did someone like that seriously exist? Wait, I have Katlia as a living, breathing example, so it should be obvious, but it's possible. However, I can't help feeling shocked all over again. That means that people from another world have been living this world from ages past. Okay, what happened to that person?
この書によると、元の世界に戻れたようだ。
Oh, sorry.
世界で次元転移の魔法を使ったらしいな。この書は当たりだ。この書にある方法を実践すれば、私も元の世界に。
Turning off Katlia's expression stiffens.
なんだと？バカな。他に方法はないのか？
Katlia yells out with a furious look on her face. I can tell from a glance that something bad happened. Are you okay?
大丈夫だ。すまない。
She goes on to tell me that she just got a little upset and then exhales, apparently trying to calm down.
転移魔法の陣と座標の指定方法は分かった。だが、問題になるのは魔力の有無だ。
Oh, I think I know where this is going. Magic power! But didn't you mention that there is not any in this world?
皆無ではないんだ。だが、転移に必要な魔力を賄うことは到底できない。
Oh no! I'm guessing that the lack of magic means no spell. I feel like it should be obvious, but whatever is obvious to Katlia won't necessarily make sense in this world. Isn't there another way?
いや、あるにはあるんだが、
Suddenly, Katlia begins to act awkward. She may have been frightened by the cars, but I wonder what could be written to make the normally gallant Katlia act this way. Should we, I mean, should we ask, or should we not ask? I feel like we don't know her well enough to ask, really. And it would be better to don't go into that yet. Okay, let's avoid the question. Did I save? I think I saved, right? Yeah, I did. Let's not. But she does look like she wants to talk about it. I probably shouldn't ask her. And plus, she's super blushed here, so I think I know what this is about, so I also would rather not ask about that. Yeah. But I think I know. I think I know. Anyway, it's likely a problem I couldn't possibly imagine. Oh, dude, it's a problem you can't possibly imagine. If you read some manga, if you've watched some anime, or if you played some games, you would know. You would know what amplifies the magic. And I would say I'm sure I know that this is exactly that. But yeah, anyway, even if I ask her, I doubt an average Joe like me could solve it for her. In that case, the right thing to do is to change the topic. So, what else is written in the grimoire? A journal. That sounds like it could be invaluable material. Normally I'm not into history, but even I'd like to read a journal from a few hundred years ago. And he just jumped back? What the heck? What a bastard. I guess even thinks about... Unless he jumped with them, then okay. I guess even things about his personal life are written in there. Sure, maybe another time. I'm not exactly the sharpest tack in the box. The sharpest tool in the box. That's the saying, by the way. If I try to learn all those weird characters, who knows? Says a guy who's Japanese, man. Dude! I tried learning those symbols. I gave up rather fast for... I just couldn't. I couldn't remember a single one of them. My memory is not good with that. I wouldn't have problems probably learning some language that uses the same letters we have here. Even slightly different letters, you know, with modifications. Because I never had problems with English, somehow. Even though it might seem I do. But it's fine. It's fine! Failure is option. As well. But I never had problems with German as well, and it has some different letters. To Polish. Or English. But, well, I don't remember German at all, really. So, there's that. Anyway, if I try to learn all those weird characters, who knows how many years it would take. Nope. Oh. You can do it, okay. A potion! In games, it's a standard item that you can use to recover or improve your status, but I wonder what it would taste like in real life. So it's something that's effective on physical exhaustion. I wonder if it would taste sweet like one of those supplement drinks. She covers her mouth with her hand, as if offended by something. I guess it was pretty disgusting. With a word expression, Katlia puts an end to the conversation. It's definitely what I was thinking. Oh boy, definitely. I wonder if it's really such a risky method. In some way, I can see that Katlia wants to return to her own world as soon as possible, but apparently this is a method that even she doesn't want to visit on. Likely it's not even a proper method. I'm sure you will find another way.
発できていないんだ。傷を負わせたからすぐには動けないだろうが、私が戻らねば。
I find myself speechless at her desperate words. On her shoulders lays the responsibility of her world's people's lives and livelihoods. It's impossible to imagine for someone like me living in the peaceful country of Japan, but I have no doubt that it's a very heavy responsibility. I actually live in Poland, by the way. I would like to move out, well. Saying this, Katlia tries to leave the store with the book still in her hand. Hey, wait a sec! Panicking, I stop Katlia with a yell before she unhesitatingly shoplifts something from the bookstore. If irrespective of trying to shoplift, I have no idea what kind of outlandish response Katlia will have with her total lack of sense in this world. How am I supposed to explain what she did, if it comes to that? She can get away with cosplaying Akbara, but if a policeman notices that she has a real sword, she'll be in a clear violation of the sword and firearms control law. Game over. Praise my brain for processing this chain of events in a... I think he knew that she would do that. Actually, I was worried she would do that. This chain of events, in a split second, I snatch away the grimoire that she's holding onto. Money. We need to pay for it. Glancing at the register, I see what looks to be a store employee staring at us. He has a phone in his hand and was probably going to call the cops on us the second we step out of the store. We should have explained to begin with. Ateneo, this is a bookstore. If we take something out without paying, it's a crime. Katlia seems shocked by this statement. Swaying on her feet, she suddenly falls to her knees. This shocks you. I was totally thinking that she's shocked that she almost committed a crime. Anyway, I'd imagine that her world didn't even have the custom of paying money, but I can tell otherwise from her reaction. By Teneon, she must be in a kind of library. That means that even in her world there are places where you can borrow and read books for free. Oh, so you are shocked by that. She's so dramatic sometimes. It was only an attempt, not crime yet. Oh my god. Of course she doesn't have any money. That means that I will just have to buy the grimoire for her. I wonder how much this will cost. It's an old book, so it can't be that pricey, right? Then I see the price tag stuck on the back cover of the grimoire. A strange yell slips through my lips when I see the price tag. The numbers 19,980 flash before my eyes. Isn't it like $200? Damn. I calculated it also into my currency and oh my god. I wouldn't pay that much for a book. They must have added one digit too many, right? It's not 1,980 yen, but about 20,000 yen. How many hours of work and part-time job does it take me to earn this much? I do the calculation in my head. Perhaps, having noticed my face suddenly losing color, Katlia leans towards me with a worried expression. It's expensive, but it's a real grimoire, and as long as it can help Katlia return to her own world. It's okay. I'll go pay for it, now. Putting on a brave face, I head towards the register with the grimoire held in the trembling hands. Usually I only have a few thousand yen bills, but today is just past payday, so I happen to have exactly 20,000 yen in my wallet. I'll be on a strict budget this month. I use my mental abacus to calculate my living cost based on the balance left in my bank book. If it were just me, I could reduce my food budget to the bare minimum, but from now on I'll be living with Katlia. My stomach started to ache just thinking about my household finances, but there is no helping it. I've got to think about increasing my shifts at work. On my way to the register, I start to worry. If expenses get too tight, I'll have to ask Katlia to get a part-time job as well. What? Okay, let's actually end this here. We'll find out how it ends. What if he actually didn't have enough money? I mean, she looks kind of sad, so that's a possibility, right? We'll find out tomorrow. So, for now, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. And of course, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.